ask you this question. What happens if I would receive a referral from another broker, a broker in charge from another, say like a boutique firm. So how would that work? Far as if I'm giving them referral to EXP commercial agent or brokers, how would that broker be compensated if they wanted to be compensated?
So a chain of referrals, I mean, basically, most of the time your referral agreement is going to say that, that whoever refers the business to you or the property to you, whatever, it's a percentage of what your broker receives, what your brokerage firm receives. Okay. And it could be let's say somebody refers a seller, a business owner. So if they refer that to you and you're supposed to pay them 20% of whatever you receive from that sell side, and you end up referring that over to a business broker within EXP, they're going to also be giving you probably a 20% referral of that sell side. So really what it does is you end up getting a 20% referral fee. That other person that referred it to you ends up getting 20% of that. Okay. So
I got you. I see what you're saying. Okay. So no one
loses.
It's whatever. Win-win.
Yeah. I mean, are you with EXP Realty or with EXP Commercial?
EXP Realty right now.
With Realty. Okay. So yeah. So and the caveat that I need to make sure I clarify is it's whatever the broker receives. So if, for example, if you were with Commercial and somebody referred it to you and then you referred it to another person within Commercial is the broker is going to receive, whatever. And it would be 20% of that, but that other referral would also be 20% of that. So it can get pretty convoluted. And I think in terms of best practices, it's really better to, if you can't handle the transaction yourself when somebody tries to refer you something, that you say, I can't do that one myself, but I can connect you with somebody you can, and then you just have them deal directly, because it eliminates potential problems. But the way it works, let's say somebody from Remax referred something to you, they referred a business to you at EXP Realty. You couldn't do it at Realty, so you referred it over to Commercial. So now Realty gets, let's say it was a 20% fees, Realty would get a 20% referral fee from whatever Commercial received, EXP Commercial received, and then Remax would get a 20% fee from whatever Realty received, because they're different companies. Okay.
Right.
So, it does get very convoluted, and it's just better if you're not going to be able to handle a transaction to connect people together, just a matter of goodwill, rather than trying to insert yourself into a job you can't really do.
No, that wasn't what I was asking. I was just asking this, the referral part. I wasn't actually doing the transaction myself. I was just exactly what you said, just connecting.
Yeah. So, all right.
What about business? So what about business owners? I know a lot of business owners. So what happens if I talk to business owners and they decide, well, I'm not going out of business, but I know someone who might be selling a business going out of business. So if I refer that to EXP Commercial, how would that work?
Yeah, that's exactly what you should do. Is if they're, if they want to retire, they need to have a business that's profitable. If they have, if they're a business that is distressed, there's not really a good market for distressed businesses unless they're doing over 10 million in revenue. So if you have, if you have a restaurant that's going out of business or something, it's going to be saleable, but it's going to be more saleable as just an asset sale. The furniture, fixtures, and equipment, all that's in place. So it's not going to be a lot. But yeah, so if business owners, you're talking to them, they want to move on, they want to do something else, and then you just refer them over to EXP commercial to a business broker in EXP commercial. And typically what we'll do, or what I do, is I have a conversation with the business owner to see if the business is going to be saleable, because not all businesses are. And if it's going to be saleable, then I'll go ahead and put together referral paperwork and send back to whoever referred it to me. So, but initially, you know, there's no point in doing a lot of paperwork for a business that can't be sold or isn't in a position to be sold. So I usually just go back and forth with, you know, with some emails or something first to get the information. And then once we determine that the business is saleable and I can get a representation agreement signed by the seller, you know, then I go ahead and send the referral agreement over to the person that sent it to me and say, hey, you know, we've got him on board now. So, you know, here's the paperwork. So
it makes sense.
Yeah.